guys, it is Tuesday. Basically swapped around my days this week. I don't actually have any clinical days, so today is my team away day, which is virtual, and it's about diversity. The team day was really good. It was really productive. As I said, it was on diversity, but it was focused on race and ethnicity in mental health, not just on kind of lack of diversity in the workforce, but we had someone come in who's been doing loads and loads of research, basically presented her findings to us in that nothing has changed in mental health over the past 60 years, and actually mental health is far behind other health sectors in terms of inequality towards Black and minority ethnic groups. Minority ethnic groups are more likely to come into mental health at a crisis point rather than receive early intervention, and that means there's higher involuntary admissions to hospital. People can feel like they can't allow themselves to fall ill, to fall mentally ill, and get further oppressive labels. It means that they basically come to services as a last resort, which, you know, tends to be when they are at a crisis point. Really interesting, actually. We looked at how religion is treated in psychiatry. Religion can be misinterpreted as delusions or hallucinations, you know, symptoms of psychosis. And I think that's really interesting, and how our whole approach to mental health is very much symptoms and ticking boxes, want things to fit into those boxes rather than looking at everyone as individuals with their own beliefs. We basically use that kind of information to look at our own practice, you know, our team, the patients that we work with. How can we be anti-racist? How can we promote a feeling of belonging? How can we have these conversations with service users? If you're regular viewers, might have noticed that I haven't been vlogging, haven't been doing weekly vlogs. November's just been awful. I just feel like every few months I have a bit of a mental breakdown, like I just get into a funk, I just reevaluate my whole life. Last one I had was in June. I remember it so vividly because Mercury was in retrograde in June. That Mercury retrograde was horrible for me. It was retrograding in Gemini, and I'm a Gemini. It's July, August, September, October, November. So another one was due. That being said, although my mood has been quite unstable, there have been a couple of good things happen, which is what I'm going to update you guys on. All within like the past week. Got offered to double my hours, my work hours. I am so excited for this. So many more benefits. Like, obviously I get more experience doing 4 days a week. I'll be able to do way more work. The other good news is that I'm getting a new car, so it's actually being delivered tomorrow, so it will be part of this weekly vlog. I've had my car for 4 years. The car itself is very old. It's 2006 model. Wasn't actually looking for another Mini, but I was just looking at what was a reasonable price, and I ended up finding a Mini. She is a 2016 model, so quite an upgrade, like 10 years younger than my current model. Another good thing that happened was that I ran a 10k race for Movember on Sunday. So I signed up to a 10k race. I did it with my cousin. She actually encouraged me to do it because she did it last year, and I signed up for it like 3 weeks before the race. And bear in mind, I've never ever ran more than 5k in my life at the point where I signed up for this race. And like, I've been running throughout 75 hard. I'm on day 59 now, so I've been running consistently like twice a week for 2 months now, but never more than 5k. And I was just like, how the hell are you gonna do double this? Because even like 5k is a bit challenging. Like, I'm not a good runner. Like, I can run without stopping, but I'll be like quite slow. So my 5k time is usually like 35 minutes. I was just like, how the hell are you gonna do this? So like a week before the race, I ran 7k for the first time. and I was surprised at how like easy I found it to do that extra 2k, because to be fair, like the most difficult part of a run for me anyway is like the beginning, and then after a certain point you're just like, you just feel like you're gliding. I think like 5 days before I was like, right, I'm gonna run 10k. It took me 1 hour and 10 the first time I did it, but then when I raced it took me 1 hour and 5. There were like 3 hills back to back and they were absolutely horrible. I don't know how I managed to be 5 minutes faster, because half the time I was walking up those hills. I am gonna make dinner now, and then I'm actually gonna go get a pedicure. Alice just sent me a TikTok and she said 13th reason. Just needed to share that with you. If I have to see it, you guys have to see it. Look how pretty the sky is. Guys, I am home from the gym. It's 10 to 8. I just drove this car for the last time. Good riddance. I'm not gonna miss her. So this is the interior of this one. This is what this looks like. It's the back. I don't think it'll be that much bigger because it's still a 3-door car, but I feel like it looks a bit bigger in the pictures, but regardless, it's still 3 doors. Also guys, the one time I decide to wear makeup to the gym, none of my gym crushes are there. Like, not one of them. I just think that's rude. Better go because the man is gonna be here any minute now, and I also need to get ready for my helpline shift. Okay, real quick, this is the outside of the car. Old car had a few scratches, which was there when I first got it. It feels way more spacious. The back, I know it's a really small detail, but the old one, the back was smaller and there wasn't anything to like separate the seats like this. Instead of putting your key in, it's a start stop, which I know is quite standard for cars now, but how the fuck do I turn this off? This is different as well. It tells you like how many miles you've got left until you have to fill up with petrol. My old car never did that. Just loads of cool things my old car never did. My favorite thing is this. You press this button and like the colors change in the car. Okay, you guys, I don't know. I don't have time. I need to go to my shift. But yeah, I am so happy. I'm gonna try and just drive it down my road. I don't know why I'm acting as if like I can't drive. I'm so happy. I just drove this for the first time here and it feels so different. After my helpline shift, so my helpline shift is from 9:30 till 12:30. I'll sit in here and figure it out. I'll probably also FaceTime my mum. My mum's in Turkey still, so I'll FaceTime her and show her. I can't wait for her to drive it, because when I got the insurance I put her as a second driver because she was the second driver on my old car as well. Christmas market has opened. This is so good. I could literally have toffee nut like injected into me. I've just ordered sushi and I'm gonna watch Netflix. I've made a list of things I can do. I'm actually gonna make a separate video about what I do when I'm having like a bad day, or like if I'm having like a mental health day, like things that I do to make me feel better. You guys, look at my sushi. I actually don't like raw tuna, so I'm not gonna eat that, but everything else in the set I really liked, so I got it. And I'm watching the final episode of You. I can't believe it's taken me this long to finish it. I thought I'd binge it in like 2 days, but I'm on the final episode now. Look at him. You are so cute. So sweet. Okay guys, it is 9:30. What we want to do is make some videos for our website. So for example, what can you expect at your first appointment? They want me to make storyboards for these different videos. It's a question of whether we should have our videos be like animations or whether we should use real people, real actors. I think we're going with real people. I think animation costs a lot more money. and just takes a lot longer. I also want to do some planning for next week's clinical day, next Thursday. As you guys may know, I kind of have my own caseload. It has gotten less because one of them got discharged, and one of them, yeah, I mean, they've just moved on in some way or another to either a different service. I haven't actually been asked to do any writing today. What I've been asked to do is find actors. So basically, as I said, these videos that we're doing for the website, the storyboards, I think they've been done. I thought they needed doing, but they've been done. And now we are looking for, now we are looking for actors. There is this amazing website if you're a professional or if you just want your own self-help resources. It's called getselfhelp.co.uk. Basically has loads of like information, loads of worksheets, mainly like resources you can just print out. CBT I'm doing with this patient is focused on social anxiety, so I found this social phobia model. Would encourage them, okay, these are the moments where you need to pay attention to what kind of thoughts you're having, and then you log them in the thought diary. It's about encouraging them to start challenging those thoughts. Yes, I don't think you can ever completely eradicate negative self-talk. I think it's very human, I think it's very natural, but it's about having an awareness and just accepting it, and also knowing that it can exist. Those thoughts can be there, but they don't have to be in control. Something we also covered in psychoeducation with the patient was making them aware of different cognitive distortions, so I've also found a sheet for that. Let me just show you guys that as well. And then this is also really a useful sheet because it has another column for alternative, more balanced thought, and you've got an alternative, more balanced thought on the side. My plan for the session is to start off with a game. I've been trying to find CBT games. Then my plan is to revisit the homework, ask them to keep a thought diary. If we have time, I could also do some role play with them. In a way, they're kind of facing that feared situation through role play, so could do some role play. And then the structure is that we end every session doing some form of relaxation. With social anxiety, that makes things difficult is that a lot of feared situations, it is possible that that could happen. Inevitable that you will be in some form of embarrassing social situation at some point in your life, but it doesn't hold the weight that you think it holds. So yeah, I feel like I've just given everyone a therapy session. If you get a festive drink, you get a bonus stamp. I'm gonna get a mint hot chocolate. I feel like hot chocolates for me are very much a Christmas thing. Like, I don't really drink them any other time of year. I'm gonna get it with oat milk, no whipped cream. That's what I'm gonna do, I'm excited. So I'm gonna grab that drink and then I'm gonna go for a little walk. Tabii. Oh, my heart. Got to see my grandparents as well. Dad is actually going to Turkey. Is it next week? The first week of December. For dinner, I'm making the TikTok Emily Mariko, I think that's how you say her name, her salmon rice. I've been obsessed with it ever since I tried it a few weeks ago. I actually have it on a weekly basis now. This is the rice from yesterday's sushi that I didn't eat, so I just thought I'd keep it. Got the rice, I added a bit of water and heated it up. Some soy sauce, mayo, some sriracha. Add in the avocado. Add your kimchi. Spinach. I sometimes get questions about where I get my gym clothes from. Most of it is from H&M. They do the best, like, affordable, seamless stuff, and they are honestly, like, so, like, look at that. So flattering. Okay guys, I am home. Completely annihilated my legs today. Go have a shower and I'm gonna have breakfast. I'm gonna have my yogurt bowl that I've been obsessed with. I wonder what my next obsession will be. I always go through phases. Remember I had my baked oats phase. I had those like protein pancakes. Now I have like yogurt every single morning. Okay guys, my bad. I haven't vlogged all day and all afternoon trying on outfits because I'm going out with my friends tomorrow. Filming TikToks, just getting that content, you know. I'm going for a drive-through with my dad. We're going to KFC. It was his idea to get KFC and at first I was like, no, I'll be good. But then I was like, actually, I really want my dad to, he hasn't like driven in my new car yet. So I'm gonna drive us there and then he's gonna drive us back just so he can experience driving it. Dad is trying the car for the first time. He hasn't got his seatbelt on.
I feel like a learner.
How does it feel?
Feels good. Yeah, it's good. It's solid. Nice. Just want to listen to the engine a bit though.
I prefer not having the automatic engine off, the feeling of it. But I think I will turn it back on.
Yeah,
just to be more green. The vegan burger is the best. A side of mash.